Silicon hydrogen compounds are known for their strong reducing ability. This is a hydride, after all. And in the presence of a Lewis acid like boron, that reactivity is enhanced. Taking a mixture of a thiol and an alcohol and one equivalent of silane leads only to the corresponding silyl ether plus hydrogen gas. No surprise that silicon-oxygen bond is extremely strong. But what about sulfur? Can you do chemistry with sulfur? If you take this tetrasulfide shown here with two kinds of sulfur, a sulfur that has sulfur atoms on both sides or only on one side, reduce it with an excess of the silane, indeed you get the same silylated thioether shown here, and the sulfur that was exposed to sulfur compounds here on both sides now turns into a weird kind of silicone that has sulfur instead of oxygen. But expose that to some form of oxygen, let it be water, acetic acid, or IPA, you cleave the relatively weak sulfur-silicon bonds in both cases, leading to the free thiol, to the silanol, and then other ingredients. So it's not that stable. But maybe that makes it a useful protecting group. We took this compound shown here. It is used in the green tire industry to reinforce silica. If you take that compound, expose it to silane, the first thing that happens is that the sulfur-sulfur bond is broken, leading to a thiol and then the thio ether. But exposing the second silane to that mixture, you now get conversion of the thiol down to the corresponding compound shown here. Okay, so it's easy to do reactions that cleave sulfur-sulfur bonds or sulfur-hydrogen bonds. Further reaction now with silanes does a Peirce-Rubinstein reaction, and one can knock off 1, 2, or 3 of the silanes. We wanted to make this compound, but we were not able to stop here. The first product that could be isolated in not great yield is shown here, or you can go all the way. This paper in European Journal of Organic Chemistry allows us to show that these silicon protecting group motifs arise out of reduction, which could be useful in a variety of instances. Thank you very much for your attention.